Besom's past informs and helps accomplish the Besom Network's future. James Odgers comes to faith by hearing testimonies and seeing those miraculously healed through prayer at Jackie Pullinger's ministry to the poor in Hong Kong. On return, James senses a God call to help Christians know more of God's heart for the poor through the word and deed, both near and far. "Yes, send me, I'll go," James responds. The Besom ministry starts in London 1987, a basement room of James's flat. In time, others come. "Yes, send me too," they say. Together they learn the word, care for the poor and help others do the same. Hearts were softened for those in need, intimacy with God increased, faith and lives transformed. 12 years on, the Besom vision is flourishing. A warehouse in southwest London is now home to the first Besom, run by interns and Besom time-givers, volunteers. An admin HQ is here too, a small team nationally profiling the Besom multiplication vision, developing new, emerging and supporting current Besoms and associated ministries near and far. The HQ team is financially resourced by many faith-filled, prayerful, sacrificial givers, enabling the HQ team to dedicate themselves to pursue the supporting and developing of the Besom vision and shaping its future. By 2009, there's 34 Besoms across the UK, Cornwall to York, West Ireland to Norfolk and some overseas. The vision continually profiled and embedded by London HQ. Increasing interest is growing in London Christians. The founding London Besom therefore closes, so to encourage new London Besoms to start and run with the vision. But only a few did. Like they had in other towns and cities, still flourishing, supported by London HQ. Until 2013, when the Besom HQ hub closes. So to encourage all local Besoms to come together as an independent spirograph network, carrying and outworking the national vision of mutual support and replication. With no HQ, the network of Besoms is now supported by regional advisors. They also run their own local Besoms. However, this proved to be too much on too few, over too big an area. By 2017, the national vision of replication has taken second place to running local Besom mission. With limited support, a sense of local Besom isolation and some ageing time-givers, a few local Besoms start to close. Besom's founder brings the regional advisors together, concluding vision re-embedding and resurrecting increased local support was essential, but how? With what finance and who? Miraculously, within 3 months, a man with proceeds of a church property sale was introduced to Besom's founder. £120,000 was gifted to start the reinvigoration of the network of Besoms. With options prayerfully considered, a full-time national strategic lead to spearhead the national vision, reconnect and support all local Besoms was required. But who? Besom's founder calls an old friend who's been starting and developing grassroots Christian mission for decades. Nick agreed to join Besom for this season of transition and development. With 21 local Besoms in hand, the National Besom Support Team is created. Nick travels the UK, spending time with every Besom, hearing their stories and God's leading for the future. A clear sense of God calling, "Get your house in order, then I'll light the fires of Besom's multiplication again." The national network of local Besoms start to be reconnected in word, shared actions and prayer. The National Besom Family Gathering in Cambridge sees a great turnout. The Besom vision is back on target. Content and called to step away, Besom's founder hands on the Besom vision to the national support team and network of Besoms. Besom's founder reassigns the original Besom charity status, so the Besom network is legally created, with new trustee team nominated from the network to steward the vision forward. The first new Besom since 2017 is launched in North Yorkshire. The decline of local Besoms is now arrested. Besom Network's refreshed vision and mission is adopted by a packed house at this year's Besom Family Gathering in Ashtead, with excitement for the future. Requirements to outwork this new season are becoming a reality. A single full-time person no longer sufficient to fulfill what 4 paid staff previously undertook at HQ, championing the vision, network building, nurturing local and emerging Besoms, an endless list of to-dos. This demonstrates the Besom vision is here to stretch personal faith and local mission, not only maintain. Besom is here to equip us and the next generation, taking the vision and mission forward. If not, time-giver age will see Besom fade. Reality of more dedicated people skills, time and resource need is recognised to support and reinvigorate Besom's replication across the country again. So we go with what we have and witness God is so faithful, the resources prayerfully coming in bit by bit, month by month, in response to many on bended knee. With a zero bank balance to start the Besom network in May 2021, we closed the first year in May 2022 in awe of God's faithfulness and to those who responded to his call to use what he has gifted them to support Besom's mission. God says, where he sends, he provides. We all need to be telling such amazing stories, local and national, of God's faithfulness, of amazing and specific answers to prayer, enabling every Besom to do what it does every day. To see the next generation of Besomers inspired, catching and running with the Besom vision, that they want to be part of this amazing God journey, seeing specific prayers answered and their faith increasing. For the Besom network to help increasingly nurture the 22 current Besoms to run with the vision. See new Besoms in every town and city across the UK and maybe again overseas. Hearts moved by godly compassion to help those in need in our communities. The distinctiveness of kingdom mission seen in every community. Followers of Jesus equipped to serve. Besom is here to unlock God's purpose in all of us through meeting the needs of others in our communities. Today, we all in Besom are in a privileged position to play our part in outworking kingdom mission that can see many more thousands of people in so many ways witness and experience what we have been gifted by God's amazing grace. Together, as we pursue God's purposes for this new season on the local and national Besom vision, to see those new Besom lights across the country emerge, is God nudging you? Maybe to tell more of your friends, tell Besom stories in local church and home groups, respond to God's prompting to bring what he has entrusted you with in time, money, skills, to support the national vision, so to see flourish Besom's mission. Maybe also join the National Besom Support Team or become a trustee to the Besom Network this autumn to help outwork what God is calling us to. Thank you for all you bring to the Besom, locally and nationally, as together we prayerfully and faithfully pursue God's future purpose in us and then through us via our network of Besoms. Any questions or would you like to have a chat? It will be lovely to hear from you.